things that I teach my guys is to really define the things that are important to you. Like pursue those things first, and then meet people along the way. Because as you know, mutual interest is the foundation of every great relationship, and it's so much easier to connect with someone if both of you like the same things.
I mean, this was one of the main reasons I was attracted to your stuff, was because it was about dealing with the person. You weren't, one of these guys who said, do this routine, say this line, and the girl will come to you. You were actually about, fixing the person, making the person confident and happy with themselves. So say somebody's just now sitting, they're feeling like an imposter, they're not enjoying their life, they're doing the same thing that all their friends are doing. They want to just be themselves. How do you start that? What's your sort of standard protocol? Is there an area of their life that you look at asking them to fix?
Totally. Well, first of all, thanks for the kind words. I mean, it means a lot that, you've been following my stuff for a number of years now. And, I'm really glad we can get on this call, and talk about this. So to answer your question, the first thing that I teach my guys is that the relationship you have with yourself dictates every single relationship that you have. So if you have a poor self-image, if you have negative beliefs, then it wouldn't matter, like all the lines and tactics and strategies. It doesn't matter if you have the perfect approach, or if you're a good storyteller, or if you have, good style. If at the end of the day, you don't think that you're someone worth getting to know, then all your subconscious communication will convey that, and people will be turned off eventually, right? So the first thing that I get guys to really look into is to identify all the limiting beliefs that are holding them back from becoming the person that they truly want to become. So, it starts with, a few common ones that I hear from a lot of guys are things like, I'm not good enough, or girls like that wouldn't go for a guy like me, or they're so concerned about what other people would think of them, or, like they've been rejected so many times in the past that they think that, people are mean and they don't want to talk to them. So really getting down to the seeds, like the root causes of these limiting beliefs, and challenging them individually, because the thing is, like your outcome is determined by your beliefs, right? So if you don't change your beliefs first, then you're going to keep getting the same result. So that's where we start. The second thing we do is, we get a clear picture about the type of guy that they're working towards. Because, kind of like what I said, if you don't know the kind of relationships you want to achieve, and if you don't know what the kind of person you're working towards, then everything else you do will be, it wouldn't move you forward, because you don't know what you're moving towards, right? And then the third thing that we talk about would be, becoming the type of person that people want to meet, right? So, if you think about it, I'd rather become the magnet. I'd rather have people inviting me out, asking me to hang out with them, like girls interested in talking to me before I make the move. And because if you present yourself as someone worth getting to know, then all your interactions become so much easier. And then the last thing that we talk about is to just go to the right places, right? Because your environment determines how people behave. Like girls who go to bars and nightclubs are going to be different girls who attend personal development events. So again, I'm just using my own example, but it comes down to figuring out the type of person you want to meet, where they show up, and how can you put yourself in those types of environments more regularly.